Welcome to the Explainer. So, if your modern workplace feels, well, a bit like a chaotic whirlwind of unread messages, or maybe a graveyard of text-heavy emails and just general operational confusion, trust me, you're absolutely not alone. Today, we're diving into the ultimate antidote to all that chaos. We're talking about visual systems, specifically the See It to Solve It framework. It's basically a method designed to completely replace endless reading with instant, undeniable clarity. Okay, let's dive into this agenda really quick. It's our very own visual roadmap and tool belt for today. We're going to cover the power of visual operations, the Andon System, the cross-training skills matrix, the Gemba daily huddle board, and finally, we'll ask, did we win today?
Section 1. The power of visual operations.
Here's the thing. Modern operations simply can't rely on paragraphs of text or, hidden spreadsheets buried in a shared folder somewhere. Think about it for a second. What requires a higher cognitive load? Digging through a dense 10-page standard operating procedure manual just to figure out what went wrong? Or simply glancing at a color-coded chart on the wall? The answer's pretty obvious, right? To successfully run a complex process, you need a way to instantly maintain order, handle real-time issues, and manage your human capacity. Visual operations literally cut through the daily noise. They strip away that mental friction and allow your teams to process critical information at a single glance.
Let's move to Section 2 and see how this builds Andon real-time problem solving.
All right, so now we get to our first foundational tool, the Andon System. Now, fun fact, Andon actually translates to paper lantern in Japanese, which kind of hints at its historical roots, literally shining a light on a problem. Toyota famously pioneered this whole concept by empowering any line worker to pull a physical cord the exact moment they noticed a defect. Fast forward to today, and it's evolved into a visual signaling network that alerts absolutely everyone when an issue occurs in a process. The real beauty of this network, it empowers immediate resolution right at the source, long before some tiny glitch flows downstream and multiplies into a massive failure. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how it uses a super familiar traffic light approach. Green obviously means operations are running normally. You just continue standard work. But consider the yellow light. This signifies a minor problem has popped up. Maybe it's a material shortage, a slight delay, or a quick customer escalation. Instead of stopping everything in its tracks, a supervisor immediately steps in to assist while the process keeps moving. It's brilliant, really. It acts as a proactive lifeline, keeping the gears turning while simultaneously fixing the hiccup.
But then we hit the red light. So the crucial point here is, when a red light triggers for a critical issue, like a major defect or a total system failure, the stop-the-line protocol is initiated. Imagine the entire factory floor, or even your whole digital queue, coming to an absolute standstill. It's a heavy, absolute pause. Nothing moves forward. The process halts completely until a root cause fix is applied. This ensures that quality is absolutely never, ever compromised just for the sake of speed. Let's transition to our second tool in Section 3, the cross-training skills matrix.
So while Andon tracks the actual work, the versatility or skills matrix tracks human capacity. It's this highly visual grid posted right out in the open in team areas to map out exactly what skills your team members possess. And the true brilliance of lean operations here is actually rooted in psychology. The human brain processes symbols vastly faster than text. By stripping away all those complex job descriptions and confusing percentages, this matrix uses universally recognized symbols. It completely bypasses the brain's need to read and decode heavy text.
Let's actually walk through this journey to expertise. They use a symbol system called Harvey balls, and it's this seamless visual progression. You start from an empty circle, meaning zero exposure or no training, to a quarter-full trainee. Then you speed up to half full, which means they're at an independent standard speed. Next is 3/4 for a highly proficient troubleshooter, and this goes all the way up to a full circle, meaning that person is a certified expert, fully qualified, and ready to train others. It's a brilliant way to illustrate a worker's journey.
To really grasp why this matters, I want you to picture a shift supervisor during a crazy, fast-paced morning handover. They walk up to this matrix, and literally within 10 seconds, they can instantly see if they have enough full circles to run a complex queue safely. Or maybe they immediately spot a bottleneck forming right in front of them because way too many team members on shift only have quarter-full circles for a critical step. There is absolutely no reading required. It's just immediate 10-second visual clarity that keeps the whole operation safe and efficient.
Moving right along to our third tool, Section 4,
Gemba, the daily huddle board.
Okay, the Gemba Board. This serves as the central hub for daily team huddles. We all know the absolute dread of sitting through a rambling 30-minute morning status meeting where, honestly, nobody really knows what's going on, right? Well, the Gemba Board acts as a clean mental palate cleanser. It replaces that misery with a rapid, 5-minute scannable loop. Usually updated manually or maybe via a nearby tablet right at the start of a shift, its entire goal is to structure vital information fast, getting absolutely everyone on the exact same page before the work even begins.
And this brilliantly illustrates what the Gemba board is all about. The true power boils down to one incredibly simple question: did we win or lose yesterday? It takes incredibly complex performance data, nuanced metrics, all those KPIs, and distills them into a binary reality. You aren't digging through a dense spreadsheet anymore. You are looking at a clear, undeniable win or loss for the day.
Any manager walking up to that board should instantly grasp the team's answers to 3 very specific, vital questions. Number 1, did we win or lose yesterday? Number 2, are we winning or losing right now? And number 3, what is preventing us from winning today? That third question, by the way, acts as an impediment log. It's a really powerful rule of 3 that neatly aligns the past, the present, and the future roadblocks to operational success.
Which brings us to our final section, Section 5, Did we win today? As we wrap up, I want to apply the Gemba Board's third vital question directly to you. What is preventing you from winning today? Are you hiding behind text-heavy emails, confusing memos, and endless spreadsheets when you should be using clear, immediate visual cues? Take these tools, the real-time Andon signals, that perfectly clear skills matrix, the aligning Gemba Board, and start visualizing your operations, because ultimately, if you can see it, you can solve it. Thanks for joining me on this explainer. I'm going to leave you here to evaluate your own processes.